everyone. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ashley Bradley, and I love helping other women succeed, but I love sharing health information that I feel can help you along the way in your health and wellness journey. So today we're going to talk about 13 things that can cause anxiety and what you can do about them. So if you're coming in live, drop a live below. If you're coming in and catching the replay, drop replay, and please click the share button because sharing is caring and it makes you more beautiful, right? So nervousness, panic, fear, sweating, rapid heartbeat, they're all anxiety symptoms, right? And sometimes the symptoms can affect your job, your household, your self-care, everything, and triggers are different for everybody. So we're going to go over some of the things that cause anxiety first, and that, like I said, triggers are different for everybody. Some people have a tendency of worrying about their loved ones, something happening to them. I know that's like a big thing that causes anxiety for me. Next is going to be how much money you do or don't have. You know, we link money to survival. So like job security, savings, our wealth, comparison to others, and things like that. So those are just two of the things that are triggers. So if these are some triggers for you, stay tuned because we are going to go over some ways that what you can do about them per se. So not getting enough sleep, the CDC states that 7 hours of quality sleep inadequate sleep can lead to anxiety and depression. Stimulants, including coffee, consuming more than 200 milligrams can increase your anxiety, but can also increase panic attacks. And it can cause a rapid heart rate, increase your body temperature, your breathing will speed up, and all of those things can simply trigger anxiety attack or even a panic attack if you have panic attacks linked to anxiety, right? Also, there is certain meds like amphetamines, methylphenidate, I think is how you say it. There's antidepressants that actually trigger anxiety, like bupropion. I can't even say the word. Bupropion and venlafaxine, plus some anti-asthma meds can cause triggers for your anxiety. But also the foods that we eat trigger anxiety, which I think is self-explanatory. Processed food increase anxiety risk, and researchers actually think that it's linked to the rapid glucose changes that we encounter when we're eating certain foods, right? Also, us as moms, we have this feeling that everything has to be done, right? So those can sometimes trigger anxiety. Arguments are inevitable, and they can cause you to worry about your future. It can cause you to worry about consequences for what has happened. That can trigger anxiety. Sometimes simply just taking in so much information like social media, it can be an addiction and sensory overload at the same time, which is triggering anxiety. Also, you can have the fear of separation from a loved one. That is common in children, but adults, this can be as well, but it's more so common in children, but adults worry some sort of harm that may occur, like I said in number one. Sometimes like people will see that we have this huge hurricane coming, and like natural disasters, this pandemic, it can trigger anxiety. Also, this is kind of linked to the last, but not having control over a situation like this COVID. We did not have control over it. Therefore, it can, the lockdown and being unable to help those that we love in the time of need can trigger anxiety. But figuring out what your triggers are alone can cause anxiety in itself and cause you, because of your want to control per se. So to better help control, work on self-care first, like exercise, biking, meditation, yoga. All of those things can help alleviate your stress. I know it's helped my depression and my anxiety so much just by exercising. And, those things really can not only distract your mind, but the endorphins and the hormones that it during the process of working out and things like that can help alleviate some of the symptoms that trigger anxiety. So I hope you all got some value from this. If you did, please click the share button, and those are 13 things that can cause anxiety and what you can do about them. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below, and I will be happy to answer any questions.